Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. March is the best month apparently for selling the honey, so at long last this is the first time in this Farming Simulator series, in Farming Simulator 25, that I've actually sold any honey. It's taken this long to produce one full pallet and 20% of the next pallet, so that is very slow, but we are finally at the point where we can actually sell it at the best price. March is, like I say, the best month for selling honey, so we're going to get these two loaded onto the trailer and we're going to find out how much it's taken, or how much we make from this honey that's taken so far. What was it? Well, I don't know what episode we're on now, but quite a lot of episodes anyway to produce. About 54 hours of work, 54 hours of gameplay it is to produce 1.25, just less than 1.25 pallets. Anyway, we'll put this on the trailer. We don't even need to bother dropping the side, just lower it into the trailer. I think it should hopefully work. Possibly. It's a bit close, but there we go. Yeah, I've done it. So yeah, we're going to take the one pallet. I think there are a few egg pallets, but the price of eggs is not good at the moment. It's the worst month I think for selling eggs, so we're not going to do that. But we will sell these two, well, one and a bit pallets of eggs, no, honey, and the best place to sell the honey is the farmer's market. So we're going to head to the farmer's market with these two pallets and get these sold. We'll find out that we make very little money for them, but it's going to help a bit. We actually have quite a lot of money in the account at the moment because of what we've been doing with mainly from the sawmill. Yeah, doing all those planks from the sawmill is really helping to increase our finances, which is brilliant to see. It's taken long enough, but we are finally at the point where we're starting to make some money, which is much needed. I'm hoping to buy some more land actually. I think land is the best way to go at the moment rather than machinery. As you know, I've been using the contract machinery, particularly this John Deere that we've got at the moment, on a lot of the heavier applications, you know, like drilling and cultivating, the higher horsepower requirement jobs. So yeah, we're heading to the farmers market to sell these. Once we've done that, I think we'll probably look at doing some contracts because we can't drill our fields until April. Not too far away now. We'll be doing that today, at least starting it today, I should imagine. But while we wait, we will get some contracts done, I think. I saw there was a few hoeing contracts to do, and they always pay quite well. We'll probably just lease the equipment once and then use them on all of the jobs that are available, or at least the good ones anyway, the ones, the high paying jobs that are available. So let's just sell this honey and find out what we get for this. £4,800, so it's taken 54 real hours, real gameplay hours, with two of the largest beehives available, the two largest beehives, and we've made £4,800, and I believe the beehives are £3,000 each to buy. So technically we've made a profit, but is it worth it with that amount of time? I think there is a slight yield bonus as well if you have the beehive close to a canola field or any sort of flowering crop, I believe. So I suppose there's that as well, but it's not brilliant, is it, really? Honey is definitely not as good as it used to be in FS25, because for some reason there's no large beehives anymore. The biggest beehives in FS25 were way bigger than the ones in FS25, and they produced honey a lot faster. I know the pallets of honey were smaller slightly in capacity on FS25, but even so, 54 real gameplay hours is a long time to get one and a bit pallets with two beehives as well. Remember, there's not just one, but two. So yeah, we'll keep them. I'm not going to sell them, but it's just going to be something that's going to make a little bit of background money every so often, but not a lot at all. Right, let's have a look at these contracts then. So yeah, we've got this hoeing contract here. We're going to take that, we're going to accept that contract, and we'll probably accept that one as well. Oh dear, I didn't borrow the equipment then, did I? Right, so I'm going to have to... Right, okay. Didn't think that through. we've accepted them, but we have, well, actually we can use our own hoe, and we've got the John Deere still. But the other thing I could do is complete that one and then take out one more hoeing contract. We'll lose the John Deere though if we do that, but we're going to gain. What else have we got? Oh, we'll get it back here, look, that's fine, it's not a problem. So we'll collect that. We're going to lose our John Deere at last, but we have one more hoeing contract we can accept. We're going to borrow items for that one. There we go, didn't mess up too badly. So now we've got 3 hoeing contracts to do, and a hoe to go with it. Good, okay, so I'm going to get the first one probably done myself, because I've got nothing else to be doing at the moment, really, until the next month comes, the April month, the next month, and then we're going to get on with our own drilling. But until then, we'll use this tractor, I think, on the drilling as well. I think it's the same one that we had. Except it's going to take a while to do this job, isn't it? They're quite big fields, I didn't really think about that. But where are we going? Which ones? Field 5, that's a good one to do. I might do 5 and 13 and then get the helper to do field 2, maybe. That might be a good plan. So field 5 is down here, yeah, straight on down here. So I'm going to go and get that done now on a time lapse and come back to you when we've got those done. So we've got those 2 done, and we're going to get the helper to do the next one. I'm just going to set it all up here and press H, and it should go off and start this job. Just because I've already done 2 now, and I'd rather just the helper do the next one. This is the biggest one of all as well, so it's going to be quite a slow job. Not too slow with this machine, but just take a bit longer. So I'd rather get the helper to just help out with this one. That's what it's there for. Well, meanwhile, we're going to have a look at some land. I think we're going to have a look to see what land is available and whether we can afford anything yet. We did get another 11,000 for that contract we just finished, and also the one we haven't turned in yet, which was another 9,000 on top. But obviously I'm not going to finish that contract until we have finished this one, otherwise we'll lose the tractor. Actually, I probably won't turn it in at all, because we're going to need the tractor for our own drilling probably as well. So, but we'll collect the one from this one. This is 19,000 I think for this contract, so it's pretty good. Anyway, let's have a look at some land. Okay, so we're on the land menu now, and just seeing what we can get within our budget. This one looks pretty good, 203,000 for that one. Might not be drilled yet though. I think it's yeah, I think it's yeah, it is. It's still a fallow field, that one, but not the end of the world. We could drill it ourselves and get it all done properly. So it does need lime as well. That one's ready to harvest. What crop is that? Oh, it's grass. Oh, that makes sense. Wouldn't mind having a grass field, I suppose. How much is it? Didn't know that was grass. I don't like this new menu as much. It's a lot more fiddly to get to the buying page. That's only 162,000, but it's not a great shape. Obviously, the nearer to our base, the better for ease of getting to the land. But it would be nice to see some different parts of the map as well. Probably. I can't believe the price of that one. I know it comes with a lot of forest and stuff, but wow, almost 400,000, and all you get is that field. Plus, well, yeah, and the forest, but it's just a small field that comes with it. There are some forest areas around as well, if we could buy, but at the moment we're alright with this, I think. Could always replant the trees as well, although they're quite slow to grow, but we could get the planter and get some more trees in the ground. So I think, yeah, like I say, I'm going to focus on an arable field. I think this one, really, number one, is probably the best to go with at the moment. It's certainly going to be our biggest field. 32 is currently our biggest field, but number one is a bigger crop, bigger field. Yeah, these are too expensive. I don't want to spend all the money. 200,000 is a good amount to spend, because that'll leave us still with 100 and something thousand, 113,000 I think, 112,000 in the bank, so that wouldn't be too bad. That is pretty good. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. It's going to need a bit of work before we can get it drilled, but I think that's a good thing in a way, because it means we're going to get a better yield rather than inheriting a crop that somebody else has drilled, which would be worse. So it's going to need lime. The helper's still going with that, so we're going to leave that, and we're going to use our tractor. We use this one, I think. Could do with some more water, probably for the greenhouse, so maybe I'll just do that as well. I probably should replace this now, if it's possible, with a better system for the water, because I don't really like this, the way I've done this. It just was, at the time, it was all I could do, because when I recorded that video there were no other mods available, but I wonder if we should just actually... anything in the used sales? I've just spent all the money now, really, so that would be... we've got a hoe, it's fine. Right, so let's remove this if it's possible. I'm not sure whether it is possible. Don't tell me it's permanently stuck there now. I know we can remove that. Good. Right, and we will replace that with... I don't know what it's under, but there's a water... It's only £500. Water silo. There it is. Perfect. That overlaps with another object. I don't know what that is. Where's the best place to put it? I think just against the greenhouse, really. It'll be fine, as long as it's not in the way. Let's try that there. Hopefully that's okay. And we might just smooth the ground out again where that was, whether that's messed the ground up a bit, possibly. I think we're okay, but I'll have a look. I'll just go down to ground level and have a look. So this will be a lot better. Should be a lot better. It should be free water. And now we can extend this field a little bit further, not all the way, so we still need to get in here with the trailer, but it'll just neaten this edge of the field off a bit. And we have a nice proper water dispenser here for free water. Looks a bit neater. Yeah, that's not charging us, that's good. I know in real life water is not free, you do have to pay normally a water bill, but in the game it's such a low value thing. It's just, the money it charges, it cost me £2,000 almost to fill this Bowser up from the, I know they've changed it now, but at the time, I'm talking at the start of the series, it charged me almost £2,000 to fill this Bowser up, which I just thought was crazy. It just wouldn't cost that much, so yeah, they've definitely done the right thing in removing that. I think that's full now. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we'll leave that there, and we'll go and get the lime spreader, because that field is going to need lime spreading before it is drilled with the next crop, which is over here in the new shed. I think it's got fertiliser in it at the moment, so I'm going to have to unload the fertiliser before I go and fill it out with lime. Yeah, it does, solid fertiliser, so yeah, that's going to have to be unloaded. It always leaves it a bit of a mess when I do that, unfortunately, but here's the lime. We'll get the fertiliser picked up again, I think, at some point, fairly soon. So once this is full, we're going to go to the shop and get some more, because we're going to need quite a bit of lime, I think, to cover that whole field. But luckily, the new field is right next to the shop, which is really handy, so we don't have to go out. We're going to have to go to the shop anyway to get to the field, so we might as well go to the shop first, get it filled up, and then we'll spread the field. So I'll go and do that now. So that's the lime spreading done, and the helper has also just finished as well. Perfect timing in here, so we can collect that contract now. Make sure it's the correct one that I collect though, not that one, definitely this one. Luckily the one with more money though as well, so we're only losing, well not losing it, but we're not getting the 9,300 yet because I want to use the tractor. But we will still get that money once we've finished using the tractor. I'm going to turn the contract in then. So, I'm going to head back to the yard now and get the drill on, and then we're going to rest until April, which is next month, and then we can start planting. So it's going down now anyway, it's perfect time, it's all worked out very well. So we've got a nice, lovely new field, really easy to work in, nice shape and size and everything. It's really just perfect for working on. It's like the perfect arable field. And we're going to get that one planted as well, but first of all we need to plant the other one. We've got one that's already ploughed or cultivated and is ready for drilling, which is field 32, I think. our biggest, well, was our biggest field. Now that one, number 1, is our biggest field. But yeah, that one over the other side, that's the one we're going to plant today. So once I get back to the yard, we're going to just rest, and then it'll be nice daylight again, hopefully, and not raining with a bit of luck. I hope. Not that it matters too much. You can actually in the game plant in the rain, but in real life it's best if it's dry, and certainly it's better to watch as well on the video if it's not raining. We also don't want to forget to sell the soybeans, which will be not next month though. That'll be in, I think it's May. I think soybeans is May. So we'll be doing that in probably in 2 episodes time maybe. But there'll be some nice good money coming in for the soybeans, I hope. Okay, going to sleep until 8 AM. We'll see what the weather's like, but I'm hoping for good things, and whatever the weather's like, we're going to still get the planting done. There we go. So it's cloudy, but it's fine. Well, it's always foggy, as you know. I'm sure that'll get patched. I'm sure they'll slightly change the fog so that it's not constantly foggy. Anyway, we're going to get the planter on now. I did leave one of the fertiliser bags here just in case, because we need that for the planter or the drill or something like that, so just leave that one out. But anyway, here's the planter, nice new planter, first time using it. Let's get this over to the field. Oh wow, look at the sawmill, so many products. Gonna have to get that done as well at some point. Oh, and we've got the rice fields as well to do. They both need planting with rice as well, so there's loads to do. Going to be a busy month. If you look at that, you see that is the damage from the hail, which you can still see, even though we've cultivated the field and it's not even the same crop anymore. You can still see that hail damage. I don't know why it does that, but I'm hoping it won't affect the crop once it's planted. We'll see. I'm hoping it won't anyway. Anyway, get the drill, switch around, fold it up, and now we're going to plant this with sorghum. So this is going to be used probably for chicken feed, I would have thought. So we've got that turned on. Make sure that we're on the steering assist. Probably one headland, I think. And off we go. Oh, I already lowered it. There we go. So that's going to plant now. It's also going to need rolling as well. But anyway, I'll get on with planting for a bit now. Not quite sure why these little patches here have not been drilled. I've been over them several times, but they won't drill from some angles. It seems like yeah, you can go, if you go across them it works, but I'm not quite sure why it wouldn't work going up and down. Never mind, it's done now. But unfortunately, yeah, as you can see, for whatever reason, the hail damage is still there. You can see it on the field, and also from above, no crop, even though it's been cultivated and planted over again. No, it's still there. So I don't know whether there's a way of doing that. Maybe you have to plough it, although that wouldn't really make any sense, because cultivating should be enough to get rid of the damage and to replant. Maybe it just needs patching. Same with this field actually, it's getting quite bad. Every time there's hail, it kills the crop and then permanently damages the field, it seems. So I'm hoping that will get fixed in an upcoming patch of the game. I don't know when the next one's due out. At the time of recording this, I've got no news, but whether or not by the time this is released there'll be an announcement on it, I don't know. But it is a bit annoying. If you know how to avoid that problem happening, let me know, but I don't think there'll be a way around it other than just wait for a patch to come out, I'd imagine. I'm going to have to take this off again and fold it up, or put it on the other way around. So otherwise I'm going to not fit in the shed. So which is the front? That's the front. Okay, so go that way around, and I'll reverse it into the shed. And then, yeah, next time we're going to have another field to get planted, or it's going to need cultivating first if we're going to plant it, and then I'm going to plant it with a crop, probably soybeans. So we won't need so much chicken feed. We've got two fields now. We've got the barley field there, and obviously the one I've just planted there. That'll be for chickens. Just going to refill with fertiliser. That's why I left it there. Right, we'll put that away. So yeah, that tractor's going to be very handy for the planting and the cultivating in the next field, and then probably return it after that's all been done. Like I said earlier on, or in the previous episode, I said we're just going to return it when we're finished with it, really, for now, until I actually buy one myself. But yeah, probably could take the sides off this now, thinking about it, and just use it as a flatbed, but we'll see. Don't know, our grain trailer is the one, where is it? It's down by the wood. We're using it as a flatbed at the moment, because it can be both. It's not a bad sized grain trailer, but we might just keep that as a flatbed and buy another one for grain. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, but just sort of thinking of ideas, really. Anyway, we'll leave this episode here, I think. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.